Sleeping is one of the most important things we do every day. Sleep has a great effect on many aspects of life, including physical and mental performance, judgment, mood, and more.
The amount of sleep that any person needs varies. Most people are in the 7.5 to 8.5 hour range, but it varies, and it's important that you find what your sleep need is.
There are many signs that someone is not getting enough sleep.
Are you getting up and feeling refreshed and eager to get on with the day? Second, during the day, are you finding that you're really having to struggle to stay awake? Sitting down in a meeting, on the computer, on a telephone, are you finding that you're having to get up and move around to keep going? Have you seen your caffeine intake go up so that you're needing more and more of the stimulant effects of caffeine in order to be able to stay awake? Those are real keys that you can look at to say that there's been a change and I'm not getting enough sleep at night.
With the modern work ethic and busy lifestyle, people are getting less sleep than ever before.
Over the last 50 years, we've seen the average amount of sleep that an American gets decrease 1.5 hours to 2 hours per night. When you don't get enough sleep, a number of things happen. First of all, you don't feel very good. You're tired, you're sleepy. That affects concentration and attention. You're not able to take in things as well, and you're not able to perform as well. We see that performance on jobs, ability to drive, ability to make good decisions decreases when you're sleep deprived. And what we're beginning to realize more and more is it has a negative impact on your health. People who don't get enough sleep have more health problems. We see higher rates of heart disease, hypertension, diabetes, and even obesity related just to not getting enough sleep.
And not getting enough sleep can actually hurt you.
Several studies have shown that people who don't get enough sleep don't live as long as those who do. So all those extra hours you think you're getting by not sleeping are actually going to catch up with you in the end.
Sleep has far-reaching effects. A lack of sleep can cause many health problems and has even been shown to cause weight gain.
Sleeping on it is actually a good way to help lose weight. People who curtail their sleep, who deprive themselves, actually affect the secretion of a couple of hormones, and we see that people who don't get enough sleep actually are prone to weight gain and even obesity.
The quality of sleep is just as important as the amount of time spent sleeping.
Good sleep quality means that you get a sufficient amount and it's not interrupted sleep. So how do you know that you're not getting a good night's sleep? Do you snore at night and stop breathing, a sign of a sleep and breathing problem? Are you constantly moving or kicking in your sleep, which is a sign of a movement problem?
There are steps everyone can take to improve sleep.
First, recognize the importance of sleep, the effect it has on your health and how you have to set aside enough time to get to sleep. Second, maintain a healthy lifestyle. The healthier you are, the better you're going to sleep at night. Third is maintain good sleep habits. What does that mean? Go to bed at the same time and get up at the same time to help your internal clock be set. Set aside enough time for sleep. And have a routine where you sort of break from the day, begin to do a little bit of relaxing before you get into bed. 4, create the optimal sleep environment. Make sure where you are is dark, it's quiet, the bed is comfortable, the temperature is set to one that you like, so that you're really in a place that's conducive to sleep. 5, avoid what I call sleep saboteurs, things that can disrupt your sleep. Big ones, caffeine and alcohol. That espresso after dinner doesn't really make much sense if you're having problems with sleep. Alcohol actually does make you sleepy so that you can fall asleep quicker. But as the alcohol level wears off, it actually causes disruption of sleep, so your sleep becomes more fragmented and not very restful. And lastly, if after doing all these things you're still having problems with sleep, that's the time to get help. Go see your doctor, go see a sleep specialist who can help you with your sleep.
Falling asleep isn't always easy. There are some tips to help prepare for a good night's rest. Go to bed earlier. Make a bedtime and stick to it. Wind down and dim the lights at night. Exercise earlier in the day. Working out helps with sleep, but exercising before bed can make it harder to fall asleep. Eliminate electronics from the bedroom.
Phones and computers and tablets. They involve stimulation in terms of mental activity and light, which affects the ability to get to sleep. Getting the electronics out of the bed in the time before you go to sleep can be really helpful in getting to sleep.
Many people would like to skip sleep altogether. But without sleep, critical thinking, decision making, and memory all suffer.
Part of the function of sleep is to go through the events of the day, select out the ones that are important and put those into long-term memory so you can bring them back, and get rid of the ones that aren't so important to make room for new experiences and new memories. If you don't get enough sleep, that process doesn't work as well, and we can see that people don't remember things as well, perform as well on tests if they haven't gotten enough sleep. So if you really want to do well on your test, sleep on it.
Sleep has a great effect on all areas of life, especially safety and performance.
Sleep deprivation affects performance, attention, and alertness. We know that people who don't get enough sleep are at increased risk for workplace accidents, automobile accidents. Going 24 hours without sleep has the same impact on driving performance as having a blood alcohol level of 0.1, which is above the legal limit in every state in the country.
For people with sleep problems, there are many solutions available. Speaking with your doctor is a great place to start.
When I talk to people, a lot of times they don't think of sleep or sleep problems as a medical problem or something they need to go see a physician about. But in reality it is, because it has such a big impact on your overall health. So if you're having problems with sleep, talk to your doctor, see a sleep specialist, you can get some help.
Everyone from the professional athlete to the weekend warrior needs sleep to perform at their best. Sleep comes naturally to us, and for good reason.
One thought I would leave you with is good sleep is good for you. So getting enough sleep makes you feel better, it helps you work at your best, and it improves your health.